Welcome to the Man Lucrative podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto 7 in the building. Listen, I want to make sure y'all got to know this first. Like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and put the little heart marks. If you got some questionable comments, share. I want to hear your questionable comments. I'm here for you. But anyway, welcome to the podcast. This is episode 90. Oh, I'm getting in there. What? Episode 90. I'm on episode 90. So, this has been an amazing, it's been different. I can't lie. This been cool. Last week, I had EQ in the building, and something that I realized this last week. All right, this is something that I realized. I had that come to Jesus moment. The come to Jesus moment said, you know what? Maybe you're a one of one. Like Beyonce said, you're one of one. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna let y'all know on YouTube, if you're watching this right now, if you're watching this on TikTok, I'm gonna let y'all know up front, I'm in a real goofy mood tonight. I'm in a real goofy mood because the folk have come hit my inbox and have taught me, they have educated me on how I need to respond to people. I need to educate people. Everything's a joke, but anyway, I wanted to make sure I started this pod by saying this. You cannot straight shame me. Straight shaming is a no-go. It's a no-go. Yo, I could do this. I said it last time on my story. I said it on my reel. I was like, yeah, I could do this all day. I could do this all month. Because I think it's just something about when you grow up. When you grow up in a situation like I did, and you kind of grew in that bully environment. Now, I'm not saying bullying is cool. I'm not saying that in any shape or fashion. What up, Sneaks? I'm not saying that bullying is in no shape or form cool. But I am saying it's something that happens to people like me when you are in a somewhat, I'm going to say middle class, because I can't say super poverty, because I did have like mayonnaise sandwiches with the actual like tomato, and then sometimes we were able to put like the bacon and the mayo and all that stuff on the sandwich. So I can't say I was like hella broke growing up, but I can say like I do remember Raymond and them coming to break in. I don't know what their name was, but I'm just say Raymond for now. Raymond and them came in, broke into my mom and them apartment. It was me and my mama, and then we got back from the grocery store. She's like, these crackheads done broke in our house again. And I was like, sheesh. Nah, not for real. I probably was like in the second grade. So I was just like, well, why did they do that? Did they get what they wanted? So it's something about overcoming certain things like that when you're a kid. When you get to be an adult, you don't process certain things that should be a big to do, right? Like, so some of the things that the new generation is going through, I cannot identify. So sorry if I sound a little insensitive when it comes to certain ways that I phrase certain things. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to identify with certain things because it's just like, yo, I remember not being able to eat certain things, right? You can't tell now because, you know, I'm a little thick. But I remember like not being able to eat certain things because she was like, yeah, I can't afford that. Maybe you can eat that next month when I can afford it. Or how many of y'all on TikTok, do you remember getting the bags of cereal? I don't know what age groups we got on here tonight, but on YouTube, on Facebook, I don't know what age groups we got, but do y'all remember getting like the bag of cereal? And the bag of cereal was like something that had to last for the whole month. I remember having that, like all the off brands. I remember my mama used to get the peanut butter and jelly mixed in this like little barrel looking can thing. And then I was like, yo, oh my God, like my mama always got to get the peanut butter and jelly mixed. And then she was like, yeah, you better eat that. That's your breakfast and that's your lunch. Go ahead and make it. So some of the things that y'all are going through, I don't get it. Case in point, and I'm not making this about no gender, nothing. I learned my lesson. I'm not going to talk no more about it right now. Because I don't want my sponsors. I don't want my sponsors to take away their bread for you to have put some money in. But anyway, this is a kumbaya moment, right? What up? What up, Damascus? What up? So I'm just looking at the whole scope of everything, and I'm just like, yo, like the Joker, why so serious? Like, why so serious? So to everyone in the community, I have been in conversations with different people. What up, Helen? What up, Stanley? I have been in different conversations with people from the LGBTQ plus community, and hopefully I said that right. If I ain't said it right, then y'all please don't shoot me. What up, Tyrese? What up? But one thing that I have noticed that has been the consistent thing, and it's not gonna be the serious pod, YouTube. YouTube, all my mad lucrative listeners, this is not a serious pod. I'm just kind of letting y'all know how the weekend has gone. So bear with me. But every conversation that I've had with someone from the community, it seems as if they are quote unquote educating me. And I have somewhat of a small issue with the idea of someone educating me because I feel like education comes with some type of regurgitation. And with regurgitation comes with it's like some result that comes at the end of it, right? What up? What up? Something comes at the end of it, right? So they've been inboxing me, educating me. Y'all on TikTok, y'all may have seen my boy that reposted one of my clips, and then he commented and he was educating me on trans men and all that stuff. What up, Noah? So I was just like, all right, cool. I can rock with what you're trying to tell me. What up, Dion? I can rock with what you're trying to tell me. I really can. But as it relates to the other stuff that I said last time, I can't fall back on it because on the same note, I am raising children, right? I am raising children. And I want to make sure that I can provide some type of stability as it relates to how they view not only sexual orientation when we get to that point, but I also want them to know that daddy love them. And whatever y'all choose to do, daddy gonna rock with you. Now that don't mean, and this is something I want to make sure that everybody, make sure you're listening, because I probably ain't gonna say it again. I want to make sure that everybody understands the intent for all of these conversations is to make sure that people keep the conversation going so they don't ostracize themselves from family, friends, public, any kind of public gatherings. What else? Emotionally. I want everybody to feel like they can be open enough to like just voice everything and get it out. And the crazy thing is, I had a conversation with Sean J earlier. Y'all remember Sean J? I had a conversation with him and another friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name. And they got on the topic of race, and they got on the topic of race as it relates to LGBTQ plus. And for me, as a podcaster, I was just like, I never knew that. Very interesting. I would love for you to come on the pod and we talk about it, because I like conversations. I like conversations that produces some type of results. So, again, this is probably the last time I'll say anything on it. All of y'all in the community, y'all know I love you. That don't mean I ain't gonna joke on you. I'm gonna still joke. If you want to see my t-shirt, I got a no straight hate. Yo, all my fellas, I got no straight hate t-shirt coming. I'm spicy. But anyway, yeah, welcome. I just took 10 minutes. But anyway, y'all had to hear it. So I'm gonna go to TikTok. What up, Caesar? Daniel, I see you still here. Who all here on TikTok? Who was here? Miss Carnage. Okay. Joe, what up? Snob, what up? The big baller. I see that you were here. Okay. Evil laugh. Yo, Im, I rock with you, yo. I rock with you. So please, if y'all see some people in these TikTok streets, tell them to come through. It's like a digital church service. Tell them to come through and let's talk. We talking. But anyway, so my weekend was filled with responding to a lot of people from the community. Everybody was educating me. Listen, I'm educated out. I get it. I get it. Well, I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I seem like I'm a little bit yo, King RV said, who are you talking to, gang? Oh no, not gang. Yo, King, I got TikTok, I got Facebook, I got Instagram in the room. So if TikTok a little little skinny, I still got everybody else in here. So we good. But anyway, the weekend was great. I looked at something. Can you cash out some food for? Yo, I actually did do that last week. King, I did that last week, but you missed it. I don't got no bread to cash out today. I'm not sponsored, and maybe probably cause my little LGBTQ plus trick last week. But anyway, so I had an epiphany. After watching the most credible source in the world, which is the Shade Room. Uh, I saw in the Shade Room that they've been posting more Usher news, and I had an epiphany. This was my epiphany. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff that you need to do. But I had an epiphany that Usher's concert is just like Crack Hit in the 80s. It's bad for relationships. Yo, Usher out here in these streets going ridiculous. Yo, hold on. I gotta make sure I attend to TikTok. Let's see. Billy Grubb said KFC, purple Kool-Aid, watermelon. That's a black man package. Oh, but anyway, so I'm looking at the Usher joint, and I'm just like, yo, I think me and my wife will never go to an Usher concert. I am not comfortable. I do not feel comfortable. It just seems like everybody that goes to an Usher concert, Usher ends up going over here and singing to the girl. And then they have like this little eye moment. And they be like, oh, you know they know they said it, na, 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 na. Whole time while Usher singing, the dude looking at the girl like this, and the girl just staring at Usher, locked in, being mesmerized. I was just like, yo, no. And I was caping. I caped for Kiki last week. I did cape for her, but I will say at this point, I think it's Usher. Usher, I love you, bruh. We in Atlanta. Everybody, all us in Atlanta, I love you, but I think it's you. Fellas, do not let your girl or do not take your girl to the Usher concert. It's a no-go. There it is. I said it. But anyway, I saw, who was that? Who was it? Quavo and his girlfriend. And look, y'all know I get hot. If y'all ain't never been to a pod, y'all know I get hot, so I got to take this joint off. But it was Quavo and his girlfriend and at the Usher concert, and Usher singing. And I saw that Quavo was looking at Usher like, yo, you better not do it. Like, if you do it, then it's going to be some issues. Let's see. I had to put my... Scarlett, what up? Hi from Sweden. You in Sweden? Okay. What is Sweden like? Hey, if you have a boyfriend, do not go to the Usher concert. Max, what up? But I was just thinking about all of the different concerts I've gone to as a musician. And it's just been cool. Like, I love music. Y'all know me, and y'all know what I'm about. And since we still in the beginning of the show, let me tend to TikTok. Let's see what she say. Yeah, pass the dogs. Blueberries. Yo, okay, so Scarlett, y'all, I don't think y'all have ever asked me these questions on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube. So I'm gonna answer you, Scarlett. So she says D'Angelo or Anthony Hamilton. Okay, now I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna phrase it like this. Naturally, I have to go with D'Angelo because D'Angelo was first, right? Not to take anything away from Anthony Hamilton. Anthony Hamilton is fire. Like, and is a North Carolina native. I'm a North Carolina native. I'm going to rep Anthony Hamilton. But D'Angelo. That's somebody else I probably wouldn't let my girl go to their concert. Like, Nope. Hey baby, I want to go to the D'Angelo concert. Why? Why? Why not? Yo, let me see. We say Rap Fuel said, dope set up my G. Thank you, yo. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Everything sounds okay. 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 Yo, so if y'all have not, I always invite everybody. I have like these little parties, not sex parties either, but I have like these little parties in Atlanta where I have musicians come through. Everybody just plays an instrument, and everybody just like we normally record the gig set, like the little session. But I feed everybody. They have wings and all that stuff. We got a swimming pool in the back. We got all that stuff. But yeah, I normally invite people that come to the live, especially if you come on a consistent basis. So please come. Carol, what up? What up? Especially if you're in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta, I always invite people over to the house. And we have fun. Like, our parties be dope. Be fire. Cheryl, what up? What up? Share candy. Share. I see what you did. I see what you did. Share candy. Appreciate the follow, Malik. Appreciate the follow. You in DC. Okay, okay. When the last time I've been to DC? It's been some years. I love DC though. I love DC. Sounds lit. Yo. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, if you see me out posting stuff, I be inviting people. Like, especially if it's the summertime. Like, we've done three get-togethers so far this summer. And it's just fire. Like, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So y'all, nah, I ain't gonna invite y'all. I don't be inviting YouTube people. Yeah, YouTube people be like, before I go to the next subject, can y'all believe I had somebody say, what Apple Watch you got? This is last year's Apple Watch. I done scratched the mat. I done scratched it up like a mug. Like, it just scratched up. But, yo, I had someone from the community. Tell me that they wish my family would die. And I was like, oh no. I'm glad you don't know where I stay. Yeah, right. Malik, you said someone stole yours. Yo, I don't like that, yo. That's my favorite rapper ever. Who your favorite rapper? Oh, Lil Wayne. I have not worked with Lil Wayne. I have worked with Eminem. If you Google, and everybody, I had one person on TikTok try to troll me. If you Google produced by Magneto 7 or Eminem, yes, Eminem. I produced on the Recovery album along with Havoc. Shouts out to Havoc from Mobb Deep. What it do? I like to go in. But Havoc from Mobb Deep, me and him produced a record for Eminem. Then produced another record for Eminem and Royce da 5'9". Then I personally did a few for Ice Cube and 50 Cent and a lot of other folk. But yo, I love doing what I do. Oh, holy shit. That's sick. Okay. Yo, Wayne. Okay, Wayne. Don't troll, Wayne. Anyway, all right, I'm back on. All right, so, I got y'all requests last time that we started doing the whole TV segment, and I personally think that it's still lame that you actually want to know what I watch on TV and my take on certain things. So, I hear that I actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I promise. I got you, YouTube. This is probably, I'm on episode 90 too, so it is what it is. Who is your top 5 rappers? Oh, God. Why did you do this? Top 5 rappers. Okay. So for everybody that's on YouTube, because I might clip this up. So I'm answering your question, but I might clip this up as well. So my top 5 rappers of all time. Rap Fuel, are you saying of all time? My top 5 rappers of all time are current, all eras, exclude. Okay, all right, of all time. All right, top 5 of all time. Golly. Let me do top 10. All right. I'm gonna stop playing. Stop playing. Jesus Christ. So, all right. I'm gonna stop. All right, I'm gonna stop pandering. I got you. So, Number one, I would have to go with no number 10. Number 10. I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna do top 10. All right, top 10 rappers of all times to me. To me. All right, number 10. Number 10. I gotta go with Busta Rhymes. I know. I know. If any of my old heads is on YouTube or Facebook, y'all got some discrepancies. I understand, but Rap Fuel put me on the spot. So I'm just giving you what the first ones to go to mind. First one. First one, Busta Rhymes. All right. Second one, I'm gonna have to go with Slick Rick. No. Let me start over. All right, number 10. Number 10. Now, top 10 rappers of all times. All right, 50 Cent. I'm going to go with 50 Cent. I like 50 because I think you're supposed to go number one is supposed to be like the top. So, number 10, 50 Cent. Number 9, Busta Rhymes. Number 8, Slick Rick. These are easy because I'm dead serious about these. Number 7, LL Cool J. Number 5. Ooh. Damn. Oh, I hate y'all sometimes. Number 6. I'm on number 6, right? Number 6. Number 6, right? Number 6, Sci-Hi the Prince. Sci-Hi the Prince. I'm going to go with Sci-Hi the Prince. Number 5. Damn it. Give me Wayne. Give me Wayne. I go with Wayne, number 5. Number 3. I said what? Number 5. I'm gonna go. I gotta go Wayne. I gotta, cause of course you already see where it's about to go. No, Sci-Hi the Prince. Hey, I love. Okay. Let me sub Sci-Hi out for Big Sean. I'm a sub Sci-Hi out for Big Sean. All right. So what I'm on? Number 5. It wasn't else. All right, number 5. I said Wayne. Number 4. Golly, this is hard. I never done one of these. I've never done one of these. Number 4. I'm gonna go with M. All right. Number 3. I'm gonna go with Y'all just I'm gonna go with Kanye. I know Kanye is like a technical, but I'm a producer. I'm a music producer. So I'm gonna go number 3, Kanye. I'm gonna stand on it. Number 3, Kanye. Number 2, I'm gonna go with M. M, if you watch this, I'm sorry. Number 2, I'm going with M. And number 1, I'm going to get at the J. Hands down, I'm going to give it to J. And I'm going to tell you why. Nah, Ye under M. Ye is under M. Because I had Ye at number 4. I had Ye at you said number 4. You said M. No, I want M I want M at 2. I want M at 2. That's what I meant. M at 2, J at 1. And the reason I'm going to say this is the reason. I like to go off of whoever had the most longevity through other artists. That's how I kind of rate everything. And it's not necessarily from that one person's effect on music business as them. Like, wasn't nobody walking around like in the hip hop streets trying to look like Eminem. Nobody was trying to look like Eminem. But if you break down from the skill level, and that's why I had to put Busta in there. I wanted Busta higher, but I can't see his lineage in too many other artists. So that's why I said M number 2. But M, when you think of the skill, when you think of Eminem's skill, you think of I want to see, and I thought about Biggie, but and Kendrick, but I just look at so in my book, this is how I look at it. In my book, you got Eminem, skill-wise, not style. You got Eminem, skill-wise storytelling, fast-paced rap, slow-paced rap, that melatonin rap, that anthem rap. That's Eminem, but under Eminem is who? Kendrick Lamar. Under Kendrick Lamar, then you got all these other people. Also under M, you got the Migos. The fast-paced rap. Migos kind of is a little bit of Twister too. Wayne, now see, under Wayne, and that's why I put Wayne on the list. Under Wayne, you got Drake, you got Nicki, and then under Nicki, you got all these sub-artists that's like Megan Thee Stallion and all these people. So I look at that. Like, who was the most effective in the business, and do we still see their lineage through other artists right now? You get what I mean? Now, if I go all the way to Jay, you look at Nipsey Hussle, you look at Lil Russell. Shouts out to Lil Russell, friend of the show. You look at all of the people that has like super like high business value, but they're also dope rappers. Because if you honestly, if you ask me, Jay, I've actually worked with Jay too, like for real. But if you ask me, I like Jay talking his big talk. But see, if you look at Jay, again, the lineage of the artist. If you look at Jay, then you got Rick Ross. Rick Ross took his whole book from Jay-Z, right? I wanted to really put Outkast somewhere on there. I probably would sub out Big Sean for Outkast. But when I look at Big Sean, I look at the people from Detroit. The what's my boy name? Sada Baby and everybody that got the like all of that's that Detroit lineage. So I was like, it's hard. It's hard, but you know, you get it. Y'all get it. You get it. Facebook like shoot me mad middle fingers right now. Back to you. All right, so what you say? All right, I'm looking. All right. So, okay. All right. So I got a discrepancy, and I might make this a part of the show at some point. I am a music producer, and I mean, I don't know. I guess I always like to try to have certain topics that I talk about that actually benefits people, that's actually titillizing. The titillizing subjects are afraid of the dark. But I like to try to have good subjects that I can like either bust down or something that people can actually take away from the show. So, but I like that. Yo, Facebook, y'all been sleeping. Everybody on Facebook ain't never asked me about a top 10 or a top 5. Now, if we go top 20, oh, my joy. Oh, I'm going to add Common. I'm going to add Twister. I work with Twister. Twister was one of my first placements. That was one of my first placements. But anyway, all right, I'm back. So the TV show that I watched this weekend, the first one was American Gladiator, the making of American Gladiator. Yo, get y'all some popcorn because we about to talk. I love always bringing entertainment to the money. I always like to show people what happened with the money is probably because you slipped up somewhere at the entertainment. So anyway, so I'm watching, me and my wife watching the making of the American Gladiator. All my young people, the American Gladiator is not American Ninja Warrior. It's something like it, but it was just first. All right. So stay with me. You got American Gladiator right here. Then years later, you got American Ninja Warrior. I like all of them. Anything that's like high contact, I love it. But don't watch sports. How about that? Weird. But so I'm watching the show, and something that I realized that the creative people will always be creative. The money people will always be money people, right? It almost never changes. We've seen this story over and over and over and over and over again. So anyway, we're watching the show, and from the beginning of the show, you see a dude throwing somebody up against the wall. They throwing. And I'm like, oh, this about to be fire. This about to be something right here. So the show comes on, and they're talking about how, you know, they went, and when I say they, I'm talking about like casting directors and investors. Somebody had an idea to come up with the show that was based around like the old, y'all remember the gladiators from back in the day, right? What up, Jeremy? Y'all remember the gladiators from back in the day, right? Like, like old Roman times. They had the idea to come up with the old Roman time type of gladiator TV show. So, but these all barbaric, strong, ex-football player dudes. Like it's a dope idea. So they go get these people. They go get an ex-football player. They go get a model. They go get a bodybuilder chick. They go get some of these people that's affiliated with like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everybody's just Diesel, rock Diesel, high athletes. Like they just rock, right? And the guy says, all right, so what we need to do, we need to come up with a show where these gladiators that we've picked go against regular people. And then they come into the ring, a boxing ring or whatever the obstacle is, and they perform the obstacle. And then somebody gets something at the end. But we pay these gladiators to be on staff. So they went in. Again, creative people will always be creative. And that's what I love. I love that. But so they create the show. They go in. They tank. They create the pilot. They go in. They try to pitch the pilot. The pilot tank. Brick. I mean, straight brick, right? So then they come back. They say, look, man, I don't think we need to spend no more money on this show. I think it's just a bad idea. Maybe we need to come up with something else. So the investor says, yeah, we done. The creative, what up, Noah? Noel. The creative says, you know what? Let's go try to pitch the show at the TV conference. And we'll try to get a TV show picked up. Get it picked up as a TV show. So they're like, all right, cool. So they come up with the graphic. They come up with all this stuff. And the first day they're at the workshop, nobody comes to the tent. And this tent is like think of a thrift shop for TV shows, right? You got this TV show that's trying to pitch to ABC. You got this TV show trying to pitch to NBC. This TV show trying to pitch to Fox. And it's just a big situation, right? So the creator says, well, what's going to make us stick out? What's going to make us stick out about all these other TV shows that's like out here? Because the first day we try to present is what? Brick. So they come back next day. They bring the gladiators with them. It's not just what they shot on film. They bring the actual gladiators with them, and they marching through the building with their outfits on, and then they march to the boxing ring that they made up, for the time being, and they just start fighting. And then all of the people who saw the gladiators walking to the ring, what they do? Start following the gladiators to the ring. Like, what they about to do? What is this? Like, what is this? Creators creating. So naturally, everybody's like, yo, this was pretty cool. TV show gets picked up. Of course, you get all this traffic. TV show gets picked up. So they in the planning stages, and they're trying to come up with the different activities that the gladiators can perform. The first activity, they had Velcro, had a Velcro suit. They throw the contestant up against the wall, try to get the contestant to stick. Contestant don't stick. They just hitting the wall. Bam, bam. Bloody lips, bloody knees. Just, it's not a good day. So they're like, okay, maybe this ain't a good TV show. So they end up having to hire another person to come in that was used to like Olympic activities, any of the competitions that was in the Olympics. This person had something to do with development. So she's like, oh yeah, they're gonna hurt themselves. What, they need some gear. Like, they ain't got, they had these people, they had the gladiators out here fighting with no knee pads, very little helmets. Like, it was just a mess, right? So this woman comes in, I can't remember her name. If y'all want to watch the show, go watch the show. It's a good show. So the woman comes in and she says, all right, this is what the show should be. This is the activity. They should win this. This is how it works. Cool. We got a show. So the show gets aired. What happens? Keep in mind, everybody, all my Mad Lucrative listeners, again, I always take it back to the money. We always going to go back to the money in some sort. What happened to the creator? Now, the creator of the show, of course, they get some type of royalty for the IP, the intellectual property, right? They get something. But the gladiators, did they get something? I want y'all to answer. Facebook, I want you to answer. TikTok, can you? Who's here? You're still. Oh, thank you for being here. Who do you think? Hey Sarah. If with this TV show, do y'all think the gladiators actually won money? Like, do they get royalties? Facebook, do y'all think they got some royalties for being on the TV show as a gladiator? The answer is no. No, because they were work for hire. No matter how much they got beat up, the gladiators were just work for hire. So the TV show goes on. It goes on for one season, straight season. Goes on for 2 seasons. Goes on for 3 seasons. They say, you know what? We need to take this on the road. So they give a little bit of incentive to the gladiators to go on the road and tour. Y'all pretty much, they fighting every night. This is a real fight. They fighting every night, right? So the gladiators start doing what? They're getting strung out on like the drugs because they're trying to make their muscles and stuff feel better and all that stuff. Then what happens with the show? The show says, well, shoot, we sold out in Texas. We sold out in New York. We sold out in Atlanta. We sold out in LA. We sold out in Miami. We need some action figures. So the TV show starts to do what? They produce action figures of the gladiators. IP. So the gladiators are looking like, okay, well, shoot, we want some of this bread, and shoot, it's us. Y'all made the doll based off of me. I deserve some of this money. And listen, this is my ant button. Wrong. You're wrong. Because everybody knows who comes up with the idea, who owns the show, that's who owns the IP. So no matter how many different ways, that's why I say to every creative, every week, well, not every week, because I talked about the LGBT stuff last week and it was a bit too much. But anyway, most weeks, I always talk to the creators about owning something, because if you own it, then you can choose to do whatever you want to do with it. But if you don't own it and you don't own no IP, intellectual property, then whoever does can do what they want to do. You're just work for hire. So the gladiators are fighting. They fighting. And I think they were approaching season 5. They're approaching season 5, straight off the tour. I want some of this action figure money. And before I sign this next contract, we need to renegotiate. What the investors say? Wrong. Good day, sir. Leave my room. Please leave my room. And matter of fact, close the door. Thank you so much. Don't ask me that no more. That's what the investor said. Y'all don't own nothing. We own the IP for everything. So we're going to make as many action figures of your body as much as possible. And what we're going to do, we're going to sell it and we're going to make more money. And I'm going to go get me another yacht that sits in Malibu. That's mine. Thank you. Thank you for having a body for us to mold it after. Creators, we got to own stuff. So anyway, you end up seeing the backstory of all the different people from all the different gladiators. One ends up being a motivational speaker. Another one ends up being like a personal trainer. A lot of them were personal trainers because they were diesel. But all of them are doing certain things in certain spaces. And I'm just like, yo, ain't none of them were able to walk away owning the rights or no parts of the rights of the American gladiator. And wrong. So I'm gonna end this part of the segment by saying, creatives, please, let's make sure we own stuff. And let's make sure we own stuff. And also, what is it? SAG, I think that's what it is. SAG. Let me double check because I don't want to be sounding ignorant. Let me double check. SAG-AFTRA. Listen, I love what the SAG-AFTRA people are doing, right? I love what they're doing. I love the idea of them standing together. The only issue that I see, and this is one thing that I want everybody to just put in your peripheral vision. This is the peripheral. I think this peripheral right here, like you do like this, I can see it in my peripheral. Put it in that part. Put it in that peripheral vision. Anytime somebody owns a business, they're going to look out for their best interest first. It's never going to be about you. It's never going to be about the person that you think should get the job. Oh, they work so hard. They deserve the job. I can't believe you didn't give them the job. Why did you pass on them? Oh, my God, Troy. Troy don't give up. Fizz up. Troy like, yo, do you own anything? You know what? Walk out that door. All right, close the door. And don't come in my office no more. Thank you. Bye. That's what Troy, what up, Amber? That's what Troy says. Don't come in my office no more with that, because I know who deserves what, because this is my business. So all y'all people at SAG, yo, I love y'all. Please stay strong. Please stand for something. But right now ain't the time to try to stand for something and then try to go back to the employer to try to get your job. If you were me, let me come close. If you were me, what I would do is start coming up with your own studios. Come up with different actors that might want to invest in building this conglomerate. You got one Tyler Perry, you get two Tyler Perry, you get four Tyler Perry, you get 10 Tyler Perry. Then all of y'all control what happens at that studio. And then you start your own network, which is, this is my next part. But I'm trying to get y'all game. Like, the more we beg for stuff and not create the stuff that we are begging for, the more we will always be the slave. We're going to always be the slave to something. Whether it's a job, whether it's a situation, whether it's a relationship, you're going to be a slave to it if you don't own it. I.e. like men marrying women. Or men marrying men, because I know y'all want to get me. So let's say that the woman owns the man. We're going to say that. The woman owns the man and the man owns the woman. I.e. married. Own it. Own the relationship so you can benefit from the relationship long term. I can't stand when people get into the bag of, well, I work so hard. I'm sorry. TikTok, Facebook, y'all know I get in my voices. And you know me. I work so hard for this job and I can't believe that now they're just overlooking me like I'm trash in the streets. I can't. Come on, stop it. Stop it, son. Let's own something. So everybody at SAG-AFTRA, hopefully I'm saying it right, let's own something, right? Let's not go begging to the master that we want our jobs back. And we want our jobs back with these contingencies. The contingencies that you say you want your job back off of, you're going to be like, yo, F your contingencies. You know what? Hey, SAG-AFTRA, see that door right there? Matter of fact, open the door. Open. Yo, I think I'm going to name this pod the open door policy. You know what? Open the door. All right. See that handle? Okay, yeah. Twist that. Walk out the door. Close it. Don't come back in my office no more with that. Yo, I love y'all, but let's own some stuff, yo. All right. So I got mad subjects, but we ain't gonna touch some of this stuff. We gonna talk about more money. We talking about more money right now. Nicole, what's up? Are y'all ready to talk about some money? All right. So check it out. I came across a post, and yes, what up, Joseph? I came across a post. And I'm going to play this for you. And it was just, I ain't going to get messed up on my monetization. Okay. All right. So I'm going to play this for you. And it's something that really, it puzzles me because I can't believe that people don't really understand the full. When you understand the full picture and you understand the play, you start to move differently, right? For me, understanding the play as a producer, I started to look at the things that I would do that either didn't benefit me or did benefit me. Certain relationships that did benefit me or didn't benefit me, right? And then I started to make adjustments based off of that. But my big heart, my big old country heart had to keep certain people in my space because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I just love being me, and I love you being me in my life. Yeah, it's a big crocker, S-H-I-T. So, something that I realized is when it comes to the big players of the world, like the really, really, really big players, everybody that's in that space knows that you don't F with them players. What up, Wickman? We got some more folk in the room. So this subject that I'm about to talk about right now is BlackRock. And I love that all my musicians don't be knowing nothing about some of this stuff that I'm talking about. What up, Cliff? So musicians, let me tell y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to let him tell y'all and then I'm going to expound. So Yes, this is a hood version of it, but I'm sorry. This is it. It is what it is. All right. All right. Did I send it? I did not send it. Why? Why, Lord? Okay. While I look, I'll go ahead and talk to y'all about this. So, if y'all don't know who BlackRock and Vanguard are, those are some of the biggest conglomerates as it relates to people that just own ish, or companies that just owns ish. What up, Amber? So BlackRock and is this it? BlackRock and Vanguard. All right, so I'll intro it for you because I can't pull the video up. So BlackRock, put them right there. We're gonna put it on the screen. BlackRock right here, Vanguard right here. These two companies right here are the companies that run every motherfucking thing right now. And unfortunately, I will say this. I have investments in Vanguard. Does that make me a Republican? Like, does that make me a bad Republican if I have I be pandering sometimes, so excuse me. But anyway, I got bread in Vanguard, right? As far as like my 401k, my portfolio. What up, Rich? My portfolio. Some of that money is in my Vanguard account, which is like a growth stock mutual fund, right? In the form of a growth stock mutual fund, aka 401k. So, again, you got BlackRock right here. You got Vanguard right here. What happens if these two companies own, let's just say this. Let's say this. I love to phrase it like this. What if two companies like BlackRock and Vanguard owns AT&T, Apple, Tesla, Disney, Netflix, Fox, CNN, NBC, ABC? Like, I'm making it a song. What if they own all of this stuff and they decide that they want to push the narrative of, you know what? All black people eat chicken. We're going to push that. This week, all black people eat chicken. That's not true. All the black people are like, that's not true. We don't all eat chicken. Sometimes we eat chicken. We don't all eat watermelon. Sometimes we eat water. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get it. So what happens if they create this certain idea and they put it out there and says, you know what, we're going to broadcast this on this channel, do this on this channel. And matter of fact, before we do that, let's invest in some of this farmland that our guy over here has. Oh, Bill, how much farmland you got over there, Bill? Let us get some of that. We want to invest in that for you. Throw $1 billion over there to Bill. So you got a little bit of food. Okay, well, it's fine. So we got this, we got this, we got this. What's happening? Y'all tell me. If put two and two together. Tell me what y'all think is happening. And I'm waiting. I'll wait for this because I think it's worth the wait. What happens exactly? Damnation. All right, so I look at this from a creative standpoint. Again, now I'm still missing one. It's State Street. State Street is the other investment firm. But all of these firms own a bunch of ish, right? So if you got media, if you got food, if you got housing, if you got even actors that you might be paying off, you can control everything. If one person or conglomerate controls everything, then that's bad, right? I'm trying to spoon feed y'all stuff. So I don't like the idea of a company that big in nature being able to create a narrative that would hurt or divide black people, white people. We're going to throw them in there. LGBTQ plus people, trans people. I said I was fishy cow this week, so the fishy cow people. If they can tell all of these people what to do and then back it with technology and food and systemic systems, that's pretty dope. That's it. I don't know if there's a real word too, so I know y'all gonna check me. But if they can back all of this up, right? Who's to say they can't say, all right, look, you know what? Y'all ain't gonna have no cash this week. We gonna tell our folk in the White House that this how we want it to go, and if y'all don't do it this way, then we're gonna just take your money away. Oh, okay, well shoot, we'll just make it legislation and it'll be a law, executive order. That's where we at. That's where we at. And I'm primarily talking to my black folk. I know a lot of my white friends are hip to what's going on. And I know, all right, I don't want to disregard y'all because I do have some educated black people that's friends too. So, but I don't want anybody to overlook the partnerships that these companies are making. And I might even cut this part of the pod out because I don't want them folk to come after me. I ain't got nothing for them. I ain't got nothing. Now, if you want to pay me $10 billion, I'll stop. What you want me to be? You want? Yo, I mean, they put me in the LGBTQ plus scandal. Yo, Magneto is LGBTQ plus. I can't believe it. Look at me. He's finally come out. I knew it was something about all those clips. But yo, it's just, I'm like, yo, let's look at having the uncomfortable conversations now. Because right now it's just a conversation, right? If we have uncomfortable conversations right now, it's just a conversation. But if we neglect the uncomfortable conversation, at some point it's going to be an uncomfortable lifestyle. And from an uncomfortable lifestyle, then it's going to be an uncomfortable city. And if it's an uncomfortable city, then it's going to be an uncomfortable state. Then it's going to be an uncomfortable world. And when I say uncomfortable, I'm talking about like third world country uncomfortable. And then I know some people might look at this as shock value. It's not. But I just like to fast track certain relationships and pay attention to the conglomerates and what they're investing in. I look at what they invest in so I know how it can affect me. Because if it affect me, I know it's going to affect the person that's under me and probably the person that's over me. We all going to get affected by the same thing. So when it comes at the end of the day, if this thing goes like third world country status, ain't nobody worried about who you smashing. Ain't nobody worried about if you gender neutral, gender cis, gender anything. We going to be worried about food and clean water. And shelter. And last time I checked, if you cut me and you cut my white friends and you cut my Asian friends and you cut my Indian friends open, we all bleed red blood. It's all red at the end. I ain't talking about bloods either, like Crip blood. Like it's all red blood at the end of the day. So please, I know a lot of y'all probably barely get to the end of the pods. Y'all be watching 30 minutes and y'all middle finger for that. But anyway, that's it for my money talk. Let's pay attention to what's going on. Last thing of the pod. Last thing I wanted to bring up was, so last time I checked, and I want y'all to do this. I want y'all, we back at writing now. We back at writing. Everybody on Facebook, get your pads out. I know we're at the end. We 54 minutes in. I know. I was going to put it up closer, but since you're still here, thank you. So right now, I want to make sure we do our 5-year checkup. This is our 5-year checkup. Everybody on Facebook, TikTok, if you want to join in, please do. I welcome it. 5-year checkup. So on the top of your page, I want you to write, how have I changed in the last 5 years? Top of the page. How have I changed in the last 5 years? Right? And then skip probably, if you got like the loose leaf paper, skip about 6 lines and then how has my surroundings changed in the last 5 years? Skip some more lines. All right? How has my surroundings changed in the last 5 years? That's what I said. So first, how have my surroundings changed? And last one, how has my view on my future changed in the last 5 years? So how have I changed? How has my surroundings changed? And how has my future changed in the last 5 years? Now, if you start filling in the blanks, start writing your sentences, and you start coming up with the different things like to fill it in, if nothing's changed about you, or your view on life or your surroundings, if nothing's changed in 5 years, we not doing something right. All my money friends, y'all know, we don't play like that. I like forward movement on everything that we do. So the first thing under I, if under the how have I changed? If nothing's changed, let's start writing down. All right, first plan of attack. Daily activities. Write that down. See you here. What up? What up? Daily activities. And under daily activities, put money. And the only reason I'm saying money, I know everybody's gonna be like, it's not about all the money, but everybody that says it's not all about money ain't got enough of it yet. I got way more stuff I want to talk about Vanguard and BlackRock, but I'll probably make that a whole statement. Right? Put money, put schedule. All right. Now start looking at what you made last month and the activity that you actually produced last month. So for all of my people that might be social media influencers, everybody that might be, what up? All of y'all that might be social media influencers, all of y'all that might be musicians, all of my entrepreneurs that's in the building. If y'all have activities, say for instance, can I share that? All right, so Tiffany wanted to make $5,000 off her first product last month. Did you make? She did not make the $5,000. All right. So if you didn't make the $5,000 off your product, what did you not do? Did you make enough pieces of content to push your product? Did you put enough DMs in people's boxes? Activity, all your activity. For me, I need to get like I'm way under what I wanted to be. Yo, appreciate the follow. I'm way under. I was aiming for a $30,000 a month. I did not make it. So don't feel bad. But yeah, let's step up our activity. Make sure you write down your schedule. If y'all don't have it, please send me an inbox. I will send y'all the template. TikTok, if you're still here, if you're watching, I will send you the template too. Just let me know. I'll give it to you. But download the template so you can start scheduling and budgeting your schedule. Because what I want y'all to do is be able to have enough money to put some investments into something. Right? So, back to it. Money, schedule, activity. Right? Now, we're going to jump back down to the how has my surroundings changed, right? All right, surroundings, put mindset. All right, if you want to take, you're welcome to take notes if you want to too. Put mindset. All right, put friend groups. And then where I currently live. Right? I ain't gonna lie. I saw this $1 million house that I really want. I want. It's a M. I'm way off from it. I'm way off. But it's a $1 million house I saw. And $1 million ain't even a big house nowadays. But I saw the house and I visualized the house because I could see my daughters running up and down the steps. I could see my wife in the kitchen. She like, oh, look at this. I just made this meal from Pinterest, and let's try this. I see this big yard back there with our vegetables, our chickens. I see the phantom in the driveway. I see all of this stuff I visualize because it's not a materialistic thing per se, but it's a mindset switch. I think a lot of us get used to being in a space of, well, what I make right now is good enough. I'm surviving. Kanye West. How you doing, man? I'm surviving. I want us to do better than surviving. I want us to thrive. Because if we thrive, then we can help other people out. Y'all already know. Everything that I teach, what up, TikTok? If y'all in and out, it's cool. Whatever I teach y'all for the purpose of teaching somebody else so everybody else can come up. So y'all got mindset, friend groups, right? If your friend group has not been feeding into you, start to assess why. Are they the right people that you got in your circle? Are they people that are just taking from you? If you ask your friend, like I got a friend right now, shouts out to Storm. Every time I talk to Storm, he be like, yo, let me hold 30,000. When he first said it, when I first met him, he said, yo, let me hold 30,000. I was like, 30? I ain't got no 30,000. But it's a mindset switch when somebody says, yo, let me hold 30,000. You like, I ain't got it. They're like, okay. Then they said again 2 weeks later, yo, let me hold 30,000. Like, now you know. You go from I ain't got it to now you know, right? The third time you say, let me hold 30,000. Say, give me a little bit. Give me a little bit of time, I got you. See what I'm saying? Friend groups. A year from now, you say, let me hold 30,000. Yo, I got 50. Here you go. Let's invest it. What you want to invest in? I got 50. Shoot, you know what? I got another 50. Friend groups. If your friend groups ain't pushing you, please come through. TikTok. If y'all want to come through, be a mad lucrative money friend, please subscribe on YouTube. My money friends do numbers. We have fun, but we do stuff to affect people in a good way. Right? The right propaganda. Oh, that was a little jab. It was a jab. I'm sorry. All right, so y'all got it. All right, so what was the first one? Our first one. Do y'all remember? Listen. Yo, Mike, you right. All right. All right. My view. All right. Surroundings. Right. Y'all good. All right. We good. So y'all got any questions? Y'all got any questions? I know we're hour 2 minutes in. I'm a little bit over, but it's cool. Mike on TikTok. You said who you surround yourself with. Hey. Yo. What I realize is this. I'm a very private person. And it's very difficult for new people to infiltrate my space. For one, I got 2 daughters and a wife. I'm a protector of them first. Before I let anybody into my space, I'm going to protect my family first, right? And then secondly, I think about the finance side of things. And I know what it's like to have people in my space that don't mean me well financially, right? So I've had to start to even pay to be in certain circles at times because like I just need to be affiliated with that group of people that's talking like I need to talk, that have a vision for their life. A lot of the times, the people that surround you shoot your vision down because they don't see the vision for themselves. And if they don't see the vision for themselves and they see yours, it's like, yo, I can't even compete with that. So I'm going to just tear yours down. And then sometimes people actually want to rock with you. What up, Daryl? Sometimes people want to rock with you in the beginning because they see the vision. But when you start to glow up, I know y'all see it. When you start to glow up, then they be like, yo, yeah, well, you know what? I think we just outgrew each other. For me, I'm not the old version of me. We used to try to fight for them people to stay in my life to help me feel like I'm actually being progressive and productive. But the older I got and the more responsibilities that I've acquired over time, whether it's with property, whether it's with family, whether it's with cars, businesses, the people that work for our businesses, whether it's any of that, I could care less what you think. Yo, yeah, I think we just outgrew each other. Yep, you know what? We did. We outgrew each other. Fine. It is what it is. What up, drummer? So I want to make sure we put y'all, I want to make sure we like put that, like nail that in. You don't have to have people around you 24/7 if those people are toxic. If those people are toxic, let them ride out. I don't care who they are. Like, if they don't mean you know well and they don't see the forward movement and they don't see some of the vision that's on your life that's going to push you and help push them, let them ride. You don't have to have them. It's not necessary for them to be in your life. And you have to live in it and be comfortable enough to own that decision. Right? And last but not least, make sure, I gotta tag the book. Make sure y'all go ahead and cop that ebook. The Recession Prep Kit, TikTok, Facebook. If you ain't already got it, make sure you get the Recession Prep Kit. If you're a musician or you're a starter musician and you want to just get to it, make sure you get my other book, Playbook to Production. And yeah, I'm just here to help. Y'all know that. TikTok, if you new, look, I'm here to help. No matter how spicy it comes out. All right, it's been real. That's episode 90 in the books. I'm out. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Have a good life. If you don't come back, I understand. I rub you the wrong way. I understand. Anyway, bye, y'all. Peace.